This is a reply going back to thadys Joe. You made a video, Joe, yesterday saying that it was going to be your last video to us until we go back to Ireland. And you swore on your father, Joe, that that was going to be your last video. Here a few minutes ago, Joe, you made another one. But that's your own business. I'm getting back to a couple of things, Joe, that you said in the video. You're doing your best, Joe, to get out of these fights, and you're running us round in circles, Joe, what you done to us last year. You ring up the phone, Joe, and you start blackguarding on the phone, Joe, and you tried to bully on the phone, Joe, and it wasn't taken from you. You accused me, Joe, of calling your father names and a fake screenshot message that your brother Brian, Joe, then said and rang my father and said was fake. Now, Joe, when you rang up and said that, Joe, that I was supposed to call your father names, you asked for me to swear in my sister's grave. I said I would. You asked for me to go for a lie detector. I said I would, but you, Brian and Thady, has to go for one because I believe that you were the ones that made it. When I said that, Joe, I give the phone back to me father, Joe, and you start giving cheek to me father, Joe, on the phone. Or Michael took the phone then, Joe, from me father, and he asked you, what the fuck are you giving cheek to my father on the phone for? What are you roaring for on the phone? You said that you broke my nose, Joe, to Michael. You broke my nose and he gave me 2 black eyes. Michael said he's seen different on the video of you going in reverse, Joe. Me bitten you and Joe in reverse into the corner. Now, I'm not going to say anything, Joe, because there's a video, Joe, to prove the fight that me and you had. Because, Joe, you stuck your head into me and you tried to bully, Joe, and blackguard me, knowing because you knew the problem that I had, you thought that I wouldn't hit you back. I'd hit any man, Joe, that walks up to me and hits me in the face. Let him be worse than me, Joe, or better than me. I'll be hitting him back. He won't get away with it. When Michael said that to you then, Joe, on the phone, you said to Michael, sure, I'd break your face. Michael said, if that's the case, then would you fight? You said you would. I took the phone off Michael again, and then I said to you on the phone, Joe, there's a video there to prove the fight that me and you had. But add another fight now, Joe, onto it, because me and Thady now is 50-50. There's no problem of me and him going out to fight, which there isn't. And which nobody should have a problem, Joe. Because last year, Joe, when I had a problem, you used the excuse, Joe, that you wasn't fighting Michael if I didn't fight Thady, knowing the serious problem that I had. And Thady got up on WhatsApp messages, Joe, and up in voice notes, Joe, calling crooked back, crooked spine, and paralysed back, Joe. Not thinking now, Joe, you didn't think that time, Joe, that me and Thady being in the same boat this time around, Joe, when you try and do your blackguarding and your bullying. That's not getting taken off you, Joe, and won't be getting taken off you, Joe. Now, Joe, your brothers is up and they're making a show of you. They're sending messages to ye, Joe, sending for fight, sticking their nose into you fella's arguments, sending for a fight off Michael. Your brother Davey done it last year, Joe, when you and Michael was supposed to fight, a man well over his 30s. Your brother Martin done it this year, Joe, a man well over his 30s. Your brother Brian, Joe, done it this year, a man well over his 30s. Michael's only a young fella, 21 years of age, Joe. Isn't it a shame, Joe, and aren't they making a shame of aren't they making a show of themselves, Joe, and making a show of ye, that they won't send ye out to fight? Wouldn't it be a shame now this time around, Joe, for me or Thady to refuse one another, for me and him each now has a serious problem apiece? Now, Joe, I swear my dead sister, I will be back Tuesday, Joe, to swear in the grave and to sort these lie detectors out and to send for Thady to fight. Now, Joe, you can have it the way you want it. You can have it, you and me, or Mike and Thady. Or you can leave it the way it was the first time, Joe. Me and Thady, and you and Michael. Which it should be that way, because I have a serious problem. Thady has a serious problem. You and Michael has none. This is the second time, Joe, you and Michael was supposed to fight. It's about time now, Joe, you get your arse out and fucking fight him. You also, Joe, mentioned again a while ago that there's fight there for your 2 30-year-old brothers. Didn't Michael already tell you, Joe, that after you and Thady come out and fight, that he'll put down kicking money to either fight Martin or Brian. Now, I think that has shame, Joe, that Michael is willing to go out and fight your 30-year-old brothers, and you and Thady is not willing to come out and fight 200 matches. You're well over 6 foot apiece. Me and Michael is not. I'm only about 11 or 12 stone. Thady is about 15, 16. By all talks, you're 6 foot 18 stone, Joe. You're coming out to 200 matches, and Michael's going out to 2 over matches. Now, Joe, I swear on my dead sister, I'm not getting back to you no more, Joe, until Tuesday. And through respect to her, Joe, I'm going to stick to that.